Hello everyone. Once again, I'm Sernam and I'm going to make another vlog, a personal vlog because I really don't want to share my personal YouTube account to the public. I just want to make it as a remembrance for me. Every time I spend some time alone in my room or in places that I really want to just isolate myself. I usually look back at the videos that I have posted on my YouTube channel, and it is just so addictive that I just keep on watching it. I just can't control myself watching it again and again because I don't know, maybe in the future I might be able to use this, especially if I retire already from my job as a teacher. So at least I have remembrance during this year. For example, it is year 2020, it's already December 2020, the end of the month of this tragic and this very terrifying year. So at least I have remembrance to look back to and to watch once again. So I just keep it personal as much as possible. So I'm here once again doing this video blog of mine because I want to share with you what I just did a while ago. I was able to complete or to finish rather the hosting for my very first FTV Christmas writing contest, wherein I was actually the administrator. I was the one who planned about that writing contest. So it was successful because there were 60 participants. Imagine, from all over the Philippines. There were 60 participants who joined, who submitted their entries for the Christmas writing contest, and I was so amazed that um, they were so interested to join. Okay, right from the get go, I wa- I received some text and chat messages asking me if they could, submit articles right away. And I told them to make it a little longer so that if I am going to judge it, or if all the other judges would assess the content, at least if it is a little longer, at least there will also be some consideration for the part of the judges, like for us, to consider these long articles because it takes a lot of effort to complete really those long stories. So I always tell them to make it longer so that as a reader, I want, especially if I am this particular mood that I really want to read. So I want to read long stories, especially stories that gives a lot of inspiration for everybody, especially for me and also for my son living alone in this city. And we just stayed in our house for this Christmas because we just want to stay here because we just came from a 3 day staycation at from Tagaytay rather. So we decided to just stay, but tomorrow we are planning to go to Kaibiang Tunnel, go for a long road trip with my sister, and I asked her to use her car. So tomorrow that would be another fun and exciting day rather. So I'm looking forward to have that once again. It's been at least 3 years or 4 years, I think, that I have been to Kaibiang Tunnel. It's already part of Batangas, all the way from, you have to take a route going to Trece Martires City, and you pass through the city and you go all the way to the border of Cavite, then going down the south all the way to Nasugbu, Batangas. So I know that would be interesting to see what changes happened in that place and that particular road after 4 years. So hopefully I would be able to live as early as possible because it is always it is always good to live go for a trip, a long journey, a long drive earlier than afternoon, right? So going back to what I did earlier, I just finished the hosting job for my advocacies. Yeah, guys, I'm doing this particular advocacies for the journalism contest, but this time it is not just about journalism writing category, but I gave, yeah, what I mean is it was an open writing category where anybody can actually join, even the parents can join, even the other teachers can join, and but most of the participants are students, so I really love that. I appreciate the interest to join, and I was so impressed with the results. I mean, with the outputs that they have submitted, because it was good. You know, the moment I read the article, the first article was really amazing. That I was so emotional. Yeah, the participant told a story about the life in 2020, how they were able to survive the tough challenge brought by this pandemic, and I was kind of surprised because most of the stories just focus on the poverty issue, the financial issue, but there are also stories that focus on other things like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just amazes me every time I read such articles because it's kind of different from the usual one. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to post this in the I'm going to post it in the FTB page, so you can just read it back. I mean, you can just read it again, go back at it once if you have time to visit the page. The page is FTB, okay? FTB, it's a Facebook page, the official Facebook page of the FTV channel, and the YouTube channel that I am also currently facilitating, or I mean, I was actually the admin, the main admin of the FTV is FTV channel at the YouTube channel. It is an educational channel of the school where I also started. Okay, I initiated that plan. It is also an advocacy. We posted a lot of instructional video materials for different subjects, but mostly actually are from the journalism subjects, the Filipino subjects, and a little bit of English and science and mathematics. So I'm looking forward to other subjects to send their own video materials for me to upload it in the FTV because it was so useful. I'm telling you guys, there are a lot of students and teachers who are messaging me, sending me message that if they could have more video materials from the other subjects, not only from the one that I mentioned a while ago. Okay, so earlier, we started the awarding ceremony for the FTV writing contest at 6 o'clock p.m. and well, I'm not, I did not really expect much viewers since it is vacation and we are currently celebrating Christmas Day. It is December 25 today, so I did not expect a lot of participants to watch live, but um, I was happy because there are also a lot of students who showed interest, especially when I asked them to to send their shout out, to send their messages at the live chat. It is just so unfortunate that some of my fellow teachers were not able to attend or were not able to attend the live broadcast because the other one is finding some problems in the internet connection, and the other two I don't really have any idea what they are going through right now. They never showed up. They never read the messages that I posted in our GC, but it's okay. It's never a problem to me because I believe it is Christmas vacation and we have to really focus on our family. Okay, it just so happened that it is just me and my Chase, and we are me. I'm not doing anything in particular, especially thing that will keep me busy. I just stay in this table. I mean, in this chair, and I'm just waiting for some text from some messages from different people to greet me for today's celebration. And I was so happy because a lot of people just greeted me today. Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas also, by the way, to all the students and for all those people who, who showed love to me after all the experiences that I've shared with them, especially in my personal life. And so, going back once again, um, our writing contest was about the Christmas experiences. No, no. Experiences, inspiring stories. I actually asked all the participants to, to make stories about interesting experiences that happened to them in the entire 2020. Yeah, I know you can relate to that because um, this year was really so unbelievable. There are a lot of disappointing events that happened. I mean, so terrifying events that really happened. A lot of calamities, be it man made or natural. Like, for example, the one that happened in Greece and part of Turkey, that great earthquake. It actually started, I mean, in the Philippines, these disastrous events actually started during the Taal volcano, right? The Taal volcano erupted on the first month of 2020, and there were a lot of disastrous events that happened eventually. Okay, from the Taal volcano that erupted, we already wore mask, face mask. Then after few weeks, we were not able to stop wearing mask because of the pandemic. Yeah. So I think that was so tragic. It was just so unfortunate for all the Filipinos and for all the people in the world that these things happened in the entire 2020 right after the, I mean, even when there was a pandemic, actually up until now there is a pandemic. While there was a pandemic, actually a lot of disasters, a lot of calamities are happening. Like, for example, the bushfire, or the bushfire rather, in America, in California in particular, and also in Australia, that raised the entire continent, or the entire Australia, so to speak. So it was so horrifying that all those things happened, and also the political chaos, especially before the election, the fight, the grueling fight, the close and grueling fight between Biden and Trump, where luckily and thankfully, Joe Biden won the race as the next president of United States of America, and I was really personally happy for him. Yeah, I followed him when he was just vice president of Barack Obama, and I was so impressed with his performance as the vice president. So it was so impressive. And after that, there were also like civil war in the other parts of the region. I mean, I think it was Azerbaijan and Turkmenistan where they were having, a civil war. And aside from that, the Iran and the U.S. war, because of the killings and because of the bombings, and also the war in Egypt and other parts of Africa and Middle East, and of course, the recent flooding in Luzon wide, where it killed a lot of people. Well, there was a pandemic going on. Yeah, I remember the Cagayan viral hashtags about Save Cagayan, where I was actually one of those who tweeted also and posted that kind of hashtag. So, this 2020 is just so unfortunate for everyone, and I am really fed up with this year. I mean, I can't um, I can't wait for 2021 to come, okay, to change the calendar, to change the year, and hopefully, yeah, everyone is praying naman that the year 2021 would be a lot different from this current year. So 25, it's 25 today, so we just have at least 6 days to go before 2021. So hopefully, before, or I mean, today or tomorrow, at least good things will happen now. Okay? Um, Earlier today, we were also shocked because of a tremor. Okay? There was an earthquake happened earlier today at 6 to 7 o'clock, I think. I just can't remember the exact time, but there was an earthquake that happened that jolted the entire Calabar zone, not the Mimaropa, and also the National Capital Region, and I think it even reached up to a 6.3 magnitude, but the core, um, yeah, the core of the magnitude of the earthquake rather tallied at least 6.5 magnitude, I think. So here in Dasmariñas, I was actually editing some videos for this one, for the awarding ceremony, and I was I was surprised because my table was moving, and when I look at the chandelier, there you go, and also at the window, I saw that it was swaying, it was shaking a little bit, and that's why I immediately called up my son who was playing in the other laptops. I asked him to go out with me because I was so terrified, because when there is an earthquake, anything can happen. So we really have to leave the place, especially if you are just close to the door. So you really have to immediately leave the house and go for an open place. So the moment we go, there were already people outside, and they were talking about the earthquake. And uh, you know, it is, maybe this is the new normal. Okay, most of the people, including me, um, instead of um, instead of saving our life, we tend to go back at the house and get the phone because we want to post this current event, that there is an earthquake. So what I did is I went back to the house, locate my phone, I found it, and I immediately went back outside rather of the house, and I posted the event that is happening. I posted there was a Christmas earthquake, so that's what I did. It was so funny. Yeah, there were a lot of comments about that, but I mean, could that be the end? Could that be the end of the 2020 problem? hopefully, hopefully that would be the end of the 2010. Hopefully, in the next year, all good things will happen, not only in the Philippines, but in the entire world. Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Actually, it is just me, myself, and I will just keep on watching this video of mine. So, well, I felt so handsome for today. I'm just kidding. Okay, just just taking a picture of mine. Hold on. Alright, so thank you once again. Thank you for watching. See you on my next vlog. My next vlog hopefully would be tomorrow. Bye bye.